Whoa, what is going on, guys, gals, aliens, and degen freaks? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Freaky Friday. What is going on? Make sure you guys are hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe button, dinging the bell to be notified, so whenever I go live or I post a cryptocurrency video, you guys will get notified immediately. Yo, what is going on? Shout out to Free. What's up? Been a little bit. Yep, just been a little bit. Yep, we got the OGs coming in today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope everyone is doing good. Yeah, just hit the like button. That's what you guys got to do. You're doing good. You're doing good. You're doing good so far. Make sure you're just destroying it, because if you don't hit the like button, YouTube will not put this stream out in front of people. And that is how we are going to build this community, build this channel. And yeah, we're going to get into the Bitcoin price. We're going to get into what altcoins are to pump next. What is it going to be? Is it going to be Ethereum? Is it going to be Cardano? Is it going to be XRP again? What is it going to be? Is it going to be Tron? Is it going to be all of the American-based crypto projects and blockchains that are going to be hopefully promised no capital gains tax for Americans and for people in the United States, and for these companies to have a better regulatory framework to work in? Is that going to make these things pump? Well, let's see. We're going to get into it today. Make sure you guys are keeping up with all of the updates of all of the socials, the channels, all those things, and make sure you are in the Discord. Be a part of the Dano Dojo crew, where we are training on a day-to-day basis, and we all are going to make it together. Wag me. So let's look into what is happening here with the altcoins on the 5-minute in the top 100. We'll just look through real quick. We got things like Floki, Pepe, Bonk, Litecoin, Fartcoin, of course. Just for some reason, Fartcoin's the one that has the best recovery out of any type of momentum right now. So I don't know what to think about this. We also have Butthole Coin coming up the ranks, chasing after the fart, which we obviously, with the butt, the butthole can't, is obviously before the fart because it has to produce the fart. So I don't know. This is the state of the timeline right now, guys, with all these Solana memes. It's absolutely ridiculous. But let's get into what on the daily here. We actually have the Sonic, previously Phantom FTM. If you guys remember Phantom, the Phantom blockchain rebranded completely to Sonic, and now that's up 7%. Maybe that could be something that we need to keep our eyes on, because it hasn't really picked up just yet. It hasn't really took off. So maybe this could be the one that is the play going into this year. And then we have Pepe. We think Pepe is going to surprise everyone and possibly get into the $40 billion market cap area, getting up into the top 15 spot, getting closer to beating Shiba Inu. Now, let's go into the Bitcoin price here. Let's get into the Bitcoin price, and then we are also going to go into some of the breaking news, anything that we need to keep on the radar, and also what coins are trending on crypto Twitter right now, and what's gaining some buzz. So let's look at Bitcoin. Let's first look at the dominance. So the dominance kind of went down to 58%. It was peaking back up almost to 60%. But what's interesting is that now that we had that dominance of Bitcoin go down and switch into a little bit of the ETH dominance, we had Ethereum start to pump up a little bit. So we had Ethereum up 3% on the daily. And if we look here, ETH on the 24 hours up 2.6% against Bitcoin. Bitcoin is, kind of took a little bit of a breather, but it looks like it's about to freaking fly, like Bitcoin and Ethereum. ETH still has not moved like it did last year. So, but if we had look at the chart, we're going to show you after Bitcoin, we'll show you this ETH chart and why we think it might actually be a good time for an ETH trade and for us to pay attention to ETH, because that is what is going to send us in the actual altcoin season that we saw last year between February and March. And really, it started at the end of January, tail end of January, And then that's when we started to run. And we've seen that actually historically in other halving years with altcoins and Bitcoin and ETH. So it's not going to repeat, but it will rhyme a little bit. So then we can just basically go off of that. And this is what we're going off of, past historical data. And if we can get into these entries, especially if you can get into low leverage longs right now, and not even just like, I don't want to say right now, I just want to say in around a point where we are going to get before the breakout, that it's going to be sweet, guys. It's going to be pretty damn sweet. Bitcoin, with Bitcoin, it's going to be a little interesting. We had the rates be paused. The rates were paused for federal interest rates. I think the Fed is still going to be on the trail of just printing more money. I wonder how much the Feds are going to cooperate with the Trump administration, especially they're going hard tariffs. There's breaking news that Trump is going to impose 100% tariffs on any BRICS nations trying to down the dollar or devalue the dollar or not use the dollar. So there is going to be some major pressure put on these countries to not lose stake in the United States, which is basically trading with the US dollar. So this is huge, guys. So Trump is putting the United States back on the map as the superpower of industry in the entire world, with crypto, with power, with fuel, resources, business, everything. And that's how it should be. Because if we aren't doing well, guess what? I don't think anyone else is going to be doing very well either. Because it's just a fact. America goes down as an idea. Freedom and the what we actually stand for, it's at that point it's toast. We'd have to create something different and new. But this is where we're at right now. So is this going to lead into one of the most bullish runs in cryptocurrency history? Well, I hope so. We're all betting on it. We're basically sitting at these resistance points. We're coming up real close to resistance. And this could be a major resistance point on Bitcoin. Currently we're sitting at 104,800. So let's see. Let me see. Let me do this, and let me get the ribbon off here. And I just want to look at the MACD. Just look at the MACD here and see how the MACD is on the daily. The MACD on the daily. Ooh, it's looking interesting, guys, because we only had a little bit of red sell pressure, one red histogram node here, if you want to call it, one little spot here where we went down. But it looks like, if you can see what happened where we did this. Oh, look at this. Look what happened when we did this last time. When we had that little chop, just a little chop, little cross. But look at when we had the cross here. We had a little small cross. You can see it right there. And then you can see it developing the same kind of thing right here. Now, what happened? Boom. So could we see a cross here bringing us back up? Bringing us back up into that level on the MACD. We get back up on that level. Now, where were we in price at that point? Interesting. We did get a massive pump, though. We want to see where that pump came from. Okay, the November 2024, when we had the MACD looking very similar to what it is looking like right now. That was a 51% move to the upside. You telling me we're going to get a 51% move to the upside if we follow this pattern? Is that 130? What? I mean, I'll take it. That looks real good. if we're looking at the MACD right now on Bitcoin, guys, I mean, this actually looks this looks really sweet. This doesn't look too bad. Are you guys seeing this? Are you seeing this right now? This is looking really good. It's sitting at the exact same damn spot of RSI and MACD that we were from the last time that we went up 40-50%. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Are you not entertained? Are you not excited yet? I really hope you are. Maybe you're not even up yet. Are you guys even up yet? Are you not used to me streaming at 10 o'clock? What is going on? The algorithm is just not here. What is going on? Where is everyone? Where is everyone? All right, well, I'm going to talk to whoever's here. So here are the coins and the altcoins that people are tweeting about, posting about on X, according to Alt's Daddy. We have Hyperliquid, Ondo, Doge, Sui, Veracity coming back in, RIO, but that looks like Jupiter. I don't know what's going on with that. That looks like I don't know if that's a different Jupiter token, but it looks like a Jupiter token. We have ICE, props, anyone. I'm not familiar with this one. Anyone, and then the Carbon browser, the CSIX. That's the Carbon browser. That was Thursday's top posted altcoins, and then if we go to even just Tuesdays, we're just gonna go through just the past couple days of what was the most tweeted. We have Jupiter, we have Nakamoto Games, the Trump token, Doge, Veracity again, ACH, the Carbon browser. Okay, so very similar tokens. And then this was Saturday. This was the 25th. Similar tokens, Doge, Sui. So yeah, we can see kind of a common theme here. A lot of people are talking about Sui, Veracity, Doge. Doge is another one we were talking about yesterday, and we were doing some good TA on it. We said, look, you know, this should play out. I mean, the Doge trade for a long setup of it just trading back up into the resistance level here, you know, at 43 cents, 40 cents. If it can break that, then we can be off to the races of getting back into the levels that we were at prior in 2021. Now, what I want to show you guys here is how violently we went up in a green candle on Doge, and why when we got up to these levels it consolidated down to what it did. So you can see here in this is the weekly, so let's go to the daily. So just on one daily candle we were doing 50%, 28%, 33% in a day, 28% in the day, 50% the next day, 100% the next day. So in one candle went up 100%. Pushing up to 38, consolidation, nice little dump from that, and then ultimately broke the all-time high, which was sitting at 72 cents. Wasn't there that long. Now look how long it's just been in this range. It has never sat in a range that really that long above 40 cents. So are we going to get these other bullish engulfing green candles on Doge, or are we just going to get like a steady tick up? Or is it going to do something like it did before, where it just does 100%? Here's one of the days where it did 21%, it did 15%. So I'm really liking how Doge is looking. Doge is looking pretty good. Crow is also looking really good. Crow is just waiting to break out of this bull flag wedge here. The breakout point is the length of the pole here, and that's a lot of the times where it you know, the target and the trajectory it likes to go on these things. We'll show you a chart where it did a textbook move. It might have been, I think it was the XYO chart where it just did this textbook, you know, bull flag breakout. It was a little overextended. Say it was like it was pretty extended. Here's one. Here's gonna be another one that's probably gonna form to get it to break out to the next portion of the chart. Let's see, was it SHIB? SHIB had one of those really nice. This one was a little bit, sometimes they get a little overextended, sometimes they can really just go. Where was there was a really good chart that just showed a textbook breakout. Oh, there, yeah, that was it. This was the textbook breakout, was OHM on the daily. If you're looking at the 4 hour, actually, look at the 4 hour and look at how perfect that looks. I mean, perfect. Perfect. That's what you want to see. That's exactly what you want to see right there. That is a bullish move. All right, so let's get on ETH. All right, ETH, here's the deal. Institutions are coming for ETH. ETH is what the trade might be. This is what we're looking at. Historical data from last year, January to March, we pulled an 88% move to the upside, causing from between January to March an altcoin season. And during that altcoin season, our little pre-altcoin season, if you will, we had things moving up substantially. One of them, funny enough, being Floki. Floki actually did one of the crazier returns from that. Speaking of, you know, some wedge breakouts here, you can see in February, you can see January consolidation. January was kind of bearish, and it was kind of similar. Like here, you know, we had a kind of more or less some bearishness in January that led us to ultimately a bottom, and then now, similar here, we're going into February. It's the last day of January. We're going into February. At what point did we see something like Floki start to break out and bottomed? Was at the first couple days in February. So first couple days in February, bottoms, and then just like Floki and a lot of other things like SHIB, pumped massively. Floki went up 953%. Okay, so, and this was off of ETH, because ETH from that point went up 88% from that bottom of January. Look where it bottomed, January 31st, basically. I mean, it bottomed like right at the end of January, and then finally started to pick up. But it bottomed at 2,200. That's why it ended up making it a total of 88% to the upside. But now that we've established a new structure here, we're forming this here. We are looking for a 66% move to the upside from the bottom, which our bottom here was at $3,019, basically at $3,000. So ETH bottom at 3,000, or, you know, from January though. I'm going from January, not from this bottom, because that was like 13. I'm talking like, here's the end of January bottom. And it's going. So here you go. Don't be surprised that everyone that was pivoting out of ETH are going to now jump back into ETH. But guess what? The institutions are mogging you. They're the ones that are buying it, and then everyone that had bags of ETH or a lot of ETH are going to now buy back at like 4K, or they're going to buy back once it's at like 3,900. Once it breaks this resistance here, this 3,700 resistance, it is going to be craziness, and there's going to be a lot of saltiness on the feed. There's going to be a lot of saltiness, but it's okay. It's just, it is what it is. It's just what's going to happen. Also, I think Sol is going to start to push back up to its all-time high, 295 here. We're in the trade. We're in the Sol trade as well, so we're going to make sure we're going to just hold this one. We're holding this one for the long haul. So we're gonna see our, what's the take profit if we hold it for $1,000 Sol. That's not too bad. We'd be taking profits way before then though. Jeez, we'll probably take profits at like I don't know, maybe 270 or something. We'll see. Or we just hold it for dear life. And we'll show you guys the other trades that we are currently in right now. We knew that Brett was going to be a coin that eventually starts to get back into where every other coin has gotten to that had been in its previous areas of support. We are now sitting at some key support levels for Brett to get us back up into what was our all-time highs. Now, what did this before? What actually got this coin up to its all-time highs was the momentum of ETH. When we had some ETH movements, we had a lot of on-chain movements on the base chain, and Brett was getting a lot of that market share. It was one of the top memes traded. It still is in terms of memes on base. There's Miggles and there's Toshi and there's there's definitely a lot of other, bullish base meme coins, and that also have been already listed on Coinbase too. I think it's just a no-brainer that Coinbase is going to list Brett. I don't know why they've taken so long. Some of these coins are not even as old as Brett, and they've been listed. The market cap now being under 9 million, and it went as high as it went as almost as high as 2 billion, I think, in market cap. The highest that this thing got was it got up to a $2.2 billion market cap. So in terms of a meme from in this particular narrative with the Matt Fuhrer characters, and if you're bullish on those group of coins and that particular niche in the market, this is just kind of a no-brainer. Could be one of the top performing ones, and you can see the chart looks really bullish too, because it does have a nice wave here. I can kind of see how we could probably trade right back up into $1 billion market cap and start to push up back up to the 2 billion. Price wise, same bullish chart. You're looking at some resistance at 11 cents. That is not, there we go. You're looking at some resistance here. but we're also sitting at really nice support right here. Really nice support. Had some really nice bullish engulfing candles that brought us up past the resistance points from 11 cents. So ETH pumps, certain coins will go, but we've been talking about this. Once ETH goes, it's just going to be that people are going to rotate back into ETH. Buy pressure is going to come in, and it's going to look very, very similar to here. It's going to look very similar to here. And I love that we started it at this point. And it's not like we're basically, it's not like we went all the way back down here and then we had to pull it from here. We didn't have to do that for this January. Like we established the bottom a lot higher. Instead of it being at like 2,200, we established it at 3K, which is great. So then that gives us more room to get past the all-time high of 5K from the last cycle. Because you can see here, this is where we peaked out, double top, boom, boom, and then we went to destruction zone. And so here, my target for at least the first quarter, second quarter of the year, we can get a 6K, 6,500 ETH. You gotta remember, the Trump family, World Liberty Financial, okay, is acquiring massive amounts of ETH. Let's go to Arkham. What did I just do? I'm like, I don't even know how to Arkham. I don't even know how to spell. Like, do I even know how to spell? Okay, so we're on Arkham Intelligence right now. This is a wallet tracker aggregator to be able to track all on-chain data with, any wallet. So here you go. Here are the coins that they're bullish on. Ondo, Move. I'm not sure what I've got to check that one out. So Ondo, Move, ENA, Aave, Chainlink, Tron, ETH. They have a lot of ETH right now. They have a lot of ETH because they have staked ETH. They have ST ETH. ST ETH, this is staked ETH. This is liquid staked ETH, okay? Liquid staked ETH. 65 million of this, and then they have 67 million of wrapped BTC. And then also, just straight ETH, they have 222 million. So they have more ETH than anything. They've been stacking the ETH. They've been going heavy inflow on ETH. They're just inflowing ETH. Look at all this. Tons of ETH. They're going to want to see a good return on this, okay? If they're buying ETH at 3K, if they're buying ETH all here, they're buying ETH all in this range under 3,600 at an average price of probably 3,100 or 3,200. I'm sure their average price is, because look, how could it not be the average price? Average price right here, probably be around here. So I would imagine that they're wanting to see a pretty decent damn return on those things that we just pulled up, or that we just mentioned. Here's a bullish portfolio you could put together. Just be like, all right, I'm going to buy some Ondo, ENA, Aave, Chainlink, Tron, ETH, Bitcoin. Just keep it super simple. And you could probably, if you just get more money into those, instead of, I said this today, I said, what's better? Like throwing $100 and literally like a bunch of things that you think are going to 50x potentially? Or do you take $10,000 and you pick 4 things and you just go hard into them and you put size, you put more money in there? Because at a point, you're $100 in one thing with a maybe you think it's going to 50x and then it just, does a 5x. That's not going to really do much. I'm sorry, but it's just not. It's just like at the end of the day, you have to put your money where your mouth is. And if you believe in these things, you need to get thousands of dollars into it. Because once they actually start to run and you do have thousands of dollars into one said narrative that you believe in, that you see it, you've studied it, you understand it, you don't need anyone else to tell you or to convince you, you've done the research. And then you take that, combine it with patience and a plan. And that might do you better than having to focus on 100 different things that you only have $50 in, or $100 or whatever it may be, or even under $1,000. At a point, it's like, are you going to believe in something? Pick it and go and put $5,000 into it. Put $1,000 into it. Do it. And then have some patience and then wait, because all those $100 whatever blah blah blah, you'll have to sell high, buy low, do the whole thing. But at a point where you just like, I'm gonna like right now, just all those altcoins I just showed you, all these charts that I just showed you guys, where they're not even they're not even close. They're not even near what they're going to be in the next 6 months. Not even close. Not even close. Like, so look, the average range, like, I mean, you would be, I'd be hard pressed to see someone be disappointed that they put $5,000 into AVAX and got a 300% return on it. You could say the same thing with Dogecoin. I mean, Dogecoin at this point, it's freaking inevitable. It's inevitable. It's just an inevitability at this point. That's 200%. Take 5K, put it in Doge. And Baggy said, I have 4 investments with 1,000 in each of them. Do you think that's good? Get more. It's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. If you want to retire, it's not enough. Those 4 things would then have to 50x. But how long? I mean, this all depends though. How long are you willing to hold it? All right, like, do you believe that crypto is going to be $100 trillion market in the future? Because right now it's under 4 trillion. So if you can wait another 5 years, are you able to hold through that? Think about the people that were in Bitcoin 13 years ago. That's 13 years. But the people that held through all of that, they're legends, because now they have unlimited liquidity. I mean, at this point, it's just like if they were able to hold even just portions of their, a little bag of Bitcoins that they had and acquired for maybe a couple $100, you have now unlimited liquidity to be able to go into different coins or start your own business or whatever it may be, but it takes time. Yes, there are new things that we can get into. There's new pumpy things that if you did throw $1,000 or $2,000 into it, that it could 10x, 15x, 20x. It's 100%, but you have to do your own research. I can't tell you what those things are. I have my own things that I think could potentially do that. you have a couple $1,000s in it, and we see what this market can do this year, and yeah, could happen a lot earlier. But you bet your butt you better take some profits. I hope I'm not speaking craziness, guys. I hope I'm not. I hope I'm not making you mad. Do you guys have this strategy? What's your strategy? Is your strategy similar? Do you have like a couple $100s in like 20 things? That could do well. But I'm going to be completely honest and say, you gotta, if you at a point, you gotta say, all right, this is what I actually believe in. This is what I really like. If I'm gonna be like, go by my instincts and my research and my, like just like you can just feel it. It's almost like people that talk about Monero. They say, look, there's something about Monero because it's the only true privacy coin. While everything is now, everyone can see everything you do. And it's going to be to a point where, is Monero going to be the next trade? Is that the next trade, Monero? Is that the next trade? You can start to go down a thought process and think, whilst everyone is looking over here, while everyone's looking over here, I'm gonna look over here and be set up right now for when everyone starts to then go from here, go over there. Monero could go to over $1,000 for that fact. Because watch some really big money start to go, oh, we could arbitrage our transactions through Monero. $1,000 Monero. Can Melania coin go back to $8? I think Melania coin was a massive rug pull scam done by the president's team himself. That was like, I did not agree with that at all. If they would have just kept Trump going, Trump would have went to like hundreds of dollars. It 100% would have. It would have went to hundreds of dollars. No, there wouldn't have been this massive PvP event that happened between Trump and Melania. They launched Melania. People pivoted out of Trump to try and get into Melania early. It crashed the Trump coin. It pumped Melania. Then when people took profits off of Melania, it dumped the chart. And there were complete insiders in that chart as well on Melania. And so they were able, the tokenomics for that were just complete trash. The unlock period was like only like a couple weeks. It was like the people who bought in early the unlock is like it was like, oh, you get to sell it in like 3 days. So yeah, no, it's a total money grab scam. I would say completely away from the Melania coin. I'm just gonna be completely honest. That was some crap. Yeah, it look at this. Would you buy that chart? Would you buy that chart? It's just that was just such a bad, like, just no, like, that was just so ridiculous. Just no. No. It's the same way that I feel about when Kendu Miyazaki was like, let me launch a cat coin, and I believe in Kendu so much, and Kendu's my life, and blah blah blah, and then he just launches some stupid like, you know, side deriv crap and is talking, it's gonna be the, and then something about the black, like 7 tokens later, and it's like, bro, stop ETH banning people, stop launching 7 million damn tokens, and focus on the one. There's enough tokens. We don't need any more tokens. Stop. It's ridiculous. Like, at a point, stop fooling around and focus on one damn thing. You idiots. Your community will thank you later. Stop jacking around the communities with your 7 coin launches. No one gives a rip, dude, because it's just going to turn people into PvP assholes. And that's just the truth. And you know it. It's the dumbest thing. I can't stand it. It's like, at a point, work on your coin and make it good. If you do 7 other coins, what are you doing? For real, what are you doing? That is my gripe for these effing devs, man. They're so annoying. They think they're like gods, and then they're like, oh, let me launch my 7 coins. It's like, I'll tell them to their face. I'm like, work on 1 coin. You suck. Like, for real. Like, work on 1 damn coin. Is it just me? Is it just me that annoys the crap out of? It has to annoy you guys. I can't just be the only one. I can't just be the only one that gets, like, frustrated with that. Because what they do is they'll build you up in, they'll make you think that this is my life. This is what I'm so focused on this project. I will work on this and blah blah blah. I'm gonna do this. And then, like, a week later, they're like, oh, yeah, I'm launching another token. And you're like, you jeet, money grabbing, sack of corn. That's basically what the Trump coin and the Melania coin, that's what that was. On a presidential scale. Launch Trump coin, get everyone stoked that this is the coin, and they're not going to do any other, like, that's the coin, and then all of a sudden, 2 days later, Melania. I'm like, they're worse than the damn Solana Jeets that he coined it. The rinse and repeat. The damn rinse and repeat. Do you hear me, headband? Do you hear me? Do you understand what I'm talking about? I know you do. I'm yelling. Gets me upset. Well, at least I'm streaming back on Twitch, okay? At least I'm back on Twitch, because I have to have my 1 viewer metric on Twitch. I have to have at least 1 person watching on Twitch. Twitch does have the best emojis, though, for sure. YouTube could learn a thing or two from the Twitch emojis. All right, well, ETH is going, which is going to make the trades go. So the 2 trades that we have open right now, Brett and the ticker. We've tried to long the ticker. Do I even want to show you how many times I've tried to freaking long the ticker and it was unsuccessful? Maybe I should. Will it even give you that much data? No, I guess I didn't try it any through here because it was a little tricky. Right here. Okay, so I don't want to give myself too much of a hard time, but I tried at 14.24. I think I tried at where else did I try? In a bad spot. But I'm hoping at this point we got some high volume nodes here, sitting up at 17 cents. We were just there not too long ago. We got bullish Kraken listing. It's the highest traded token right now in terms of memes on Kraken right now. Kraken is a really good exchange, really bullish exchange, popular exchange. They're bullish on the memes, and I'm wondering, what's the inevitable listing for both of these tokens? That's what's funny. That's why I got into these two trades. I said, look, these two tokens could be the best performers. I really hope so. I have a bag of Brett spot. I have a bag of Brett, spot, and also the ticker, Harry Potter Obama Sonic 10 Inu. Holding Brett on base, holding ticker Bitcoin on ETH chain. The listings for the ticker, I think coming down the pipe, are inevitable for Binance and Coinbase. And then Brett, Coinbase. That's what I'm waiting for with Brett, is the Coinbase listing. I just don't see why it hasn't happened already. I think they're just kind of waiting for that, maybe a good setup. It shouldn't have anything to do with listing requirements. Is all I'm saying is like for the listing requirements, come on. There would be no reason why Brett hadn't already been like on first of the list. Headband, that is crap. You know that. If that was the case, then no token at all would be listed on Coinbase, because they all are insider tokens. They're all insider tokens. Every single one of them. Every single token has someone who has gotten the token early. I'm just going to say that just straight up, because we know this to be true, unless it's the most golden launch, or like, cleanest launch in the entire world. So I don't know. So something's either being like waited on, or there's maybe there is a snag in the approval process, but it just doesn't make any sense to me. There's something, I don't know. Look, Bybit, Upbit, BitGet, Gate.io, Bitmart, LBank, what else? Let's see, Bybit, let's see. Yeah, CoinW. I mean, it's on a lot of exchanges. Look at the volume. Look at the trading volume. What if that guy, Raul Paul, whoever made a walking, talking, smoking chicken fish? Price prediction if that were to happen. Oh my gosh. Well, let's look at smoking chicken fish. He loves that coin. He loves that coin. He talks about smoking chicken fish like all the time. It would be. I told you. Oh, what? The market cap is super low on this thing. It's only 9 mil for a smoking chicken fish. Really? This is the one? Is this okay? So, it was a pump fund token. This was a pump token. I thought it was just like it was like a minted, like, classic mint. I thought you were kidding. You were actually part of the team? Oh, no way. That's cool. Why aren't you on my team? Headband, what are you doing? I need you on my team now. Well, do you think it'll ever come back? Do you think it'll ever... You think the fact that Raul Paul is smoking chicken fishing around? You think it can pull it? Yeah, I have because I showed you my OURBIT. OURBIT's bullish on smoking chicken fish too. I wonder if we can. I wonder if it's No, it's not. I think you can buy it spot. You can buy it spot on OURBIT smoking chicken fish. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, smoking chicken fish. Let's check it. Let's check. Why is this? This is taking forever. What is going on? Sorry, guys. I don't know why this is taking so long to load. There we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we... Yeah. SCF, smoking chicken fish. Yep, so you can buy it spot. You can buy it spot. Yeah. Yeah, this is the chart on OURBIT. So this was looks like it got launched on here pretty early, fairly earlier last year. Dang. It needs a good KOL. What you looking at, one, sir? Well, they just need to sell smoking chicken fishes plushies in Spencer's. And Spencer's and gag gift stores across the nation. And then there you go. Easy. Smoking chicken fish plushie in Spencer's and CD stores and Virgin Record stores. There's no more Virgin Record stores. But do they even have Spencer's? Do they have Spencer's still? Is Spencer's still a thing? I haven't been to a Spencer's or Hot Topic. Hot Topic, like you could get a Hello Kitty, you can get a Hello Kitty plushie, you can get Jack Skellington pants, and then a smoking chicken fish plushie, all in one go, and then a Day to Remember, a Norma Jean CD right out the gate. Yeah. Yeah, imagine donating them to Goodwill. They're like, what are these things? All right. Well, the trades real unrealized profit right now as of just the past 20 minutes is 91. So it's going off the momentum of ETH right now. That's what we're looking at. Coins that we are definitely keeping on our personal radar here is we're gonna track Monero. What? What? Are you kidding me? I can't add more coins than what I have? Let me take some off. There's some in here that I don't even really follow. Yeah, I don't even pay attention to not coin. So I would much rather pay attention to Monero. What is happening here? Okay. Monero. I remember a friend of mine, server at a restaurant, we were talking about crypto and I found it fascinating. Out of all the things that I was talking about, she was just like, "Yep, I like Monero." And she's like, "I have to just." She's super bullish on Monero, and I should have listened to her. And they're like, "Yeah, man, probably should get more bullish on Monero myself." What the? Can't add another damn ticker here. I don't want to. I'm so tired of paying all these damn things. Tired of paying for this stuff. You're gonna charge me to just look at a freaking ticker, bro? Come on, TradingView. I just want to add it to my freaking list. What the hell? This is insane. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Let's see some of the news here. Let's see. Breaking news. Let's see. Coinbase's listing strategy. Well, it sucks. Rapid rise, fall versus Virtual's upbit triumph. What is going on here? Coinbase's recent decision to list the VVV token shortly after its launch has sparked significant controversy within the cryptocurrency communities. Critics, here you go, argue that Coinbase overlooked more established or promising projects like Virtual in favor of what they perceive as less reputable tokens, leading to a noticeable price drop of VVV and widespread disappointment. This has led to a debate over Coinbase's listing strategy, like I said, which sucks, with many users feeling that the platform's influence is diminishing. Yeah, it is, because they suck. The listing has negatively affected the sentiment towards Coinbase's ecosystem base, with accusations of neglecting genuine projects. Like I said, probably like Brett. Meanwhile, Virtual has seen a positive market response after being listed on OURBIT, South Korea's largest exchange, with its price surging due to increased trading volume and AI-related interest. With this situation has prompted discussions on the impact of listing decisions on market dynamics and the expectations from major exchanges in supporting their ecosystems, aka big exchanges suck. They take money, and they're really doing more harm than good in the industry. I will say that. I'm going to be completely honest. If you want to get my hard take, exchanges, they're the problem. If they didn't operate so shady and do stupid, shady stuff, then maybe projects would not do shady, stupid stuff. You lead by example, exchanges. Do stuff right. Don't be so money focused, exchanges. If they weren't so money focused, then maybe they would do better business practices, but they don't. So Coinbase, you suck. Your fees are way too high, and people are going to eventually not use your platform because of this stuff. And making it to where you can't even the fastest chain, Solana, and you're going to delay transactions for a whole entire day? Get out of here. Get out of here with that. Do you even have the Solana? Do you even have the Bitcoin that you say you have? That's all to be seen. That is yet to be seen. So Either Coinbase needs to put their freaking money where their mouth is and stop playing games and stop playing around and acting like they're the top dogs, which, you know, if they did their business better, they would be. But Brian Armstrong's freaking bald head shining over it, like all over the place, instead of actually doing and going on all these speaking events and talking about how Bitcoin's going to go $1 million, is going to save your platform, Brian. You got to get people to download it. I'm just saying. It's like you're going to get beat by crypto.com and all these exchanges that are doing way cooler stuff. Like crypto.com understands that people like to bet. They like to sports bet. They actually like to buy stocks too, not just crypto. They actually like to see, like, use and like learn about the chains and know how to do it successfully and know how to pick it, and doesn't just like they're on Coinbase. They are so outdated with how to send a transaction that it won't even tell you if what the coin that you're using, if it's just like, they won't even prompt you to be like, don't, like, this is just the one network. We don't have multiple networks. It'll just like auto put it in and set it up. And then you're just like, wait. If you do that in crypto.com, you click withdraw or deposit, it gives you a full list of the networks that are available that you can use, very easily seen and can be done. It's about getting people that are new to then easily get onboarded into crypto. And Coinbase does a shit job of doing that. Like 100%. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, guys. It's craziness. I hope Brian Armstrong's watching too. I mean, he's been getting blown up. All right, guys. We've been streaming for about an hour, and yep, I think that's good. I think we're good. We're going to do some research. We're gonna work on some stuff. We got some things to do, and we hope to see you on the next one. We're gonna do a live stream tomorrow. It's going to be a members only live stream. So if you want to join that live stream tomorrow, you have to become a member of the channel. So if you look and see how Carnage Champion here has the green logo and the Pepe next to the name, that's what you need to look like. So let's do that. Make sure you do that. Make that happen. If you're on Twitter right now, if you're watching on X, go on the YouTube. Check the YouTube here. You go to the channel here, and you go to membership. And then you can do that. That'll be cool. I'd appreciate it. I think we'll have some fun. We're going to test some crypto games. We're going to look at some charts. We're going to play some music, and we're going to have some fun. I know, I kind of do look like that Harry Pepe a little bit. Like, I kind of look like that profile pictured slightly. Ever so slightly. That's why I changed it. I was like, oh, I want to find a real Sproto, though. I actually want to get a real Sproto that looks like me. So, Sproto community, help a brother out. Find me a Sproto that looks like me and buy it for me. Or send it to my wallet. Oh, no. All right, Pepe. Oh yeah, Pepe's looking really good too. That's the other trade that I want to get into is the Pepe trade, because this, when this is just another coin. When ETH flies, we'll start to see this do a thing. And I guess if you want to look on the hourly, you want to call this a whatever, like inverse head and shoulders. It's trading up to the neckline. If it trades up to the neckline, then we could see a push up to here. And that makes sense, because then you could trend it going like that, boop, 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 and trade up into the shoulder, right shoulder. That would be nice. Would be a nice move. Nice 20%, 21% move to the upside. So Pepe's looking pretty good. Ponky's looking like it could do that on the 4-hour inverse head and shoulders. W flank here on Radium. It just means we got to look at Sol, because a lot of these coins that are connected with Solana, it's up to Solana to continue the momentum. So something like this. Oof, yeah. Yeah, Brett's doing good. Brett's eyeing that 11 cents right here. Yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. All right, guys. Thanks for coming in. And we will see you on the next one. Peace out.